do that.
So fam, K-Dubs here. Guys, that's Sarah, if you didn't know from the last video, or a few videos ago. We're currently sitting here stalking because we're playing Senior Assassin and our target's house is right there. We're coming for you. We're just waiting for her to get home at this point. We're gonna go out, pick our biggest guns and go shoot. But handguns, we got guns down there. We got guns down there. Now, to the GoPro.
Pounding.
First try to get a look at the house was a failure, but I mean I got some intel. I just hope she comes out of her house at some point today, because then maybe we can get a kill. There's so much to find, little Einstein. I don't know the rest.
My mom takes her sweet, sweet time and doesn't leave Stop and Shop until like 1:30. They literally waited for her outside the course and like told her, open up your door in front of my car, like in front of his car. So Megan gets out of the car and sprints down like that little area waiting for the buses. She said work at Roscoe's, and so they called Roscoe's asking for me. And they're like, bitch, I don't work there.
That's sketchy though.
They literally waited 2 hours. Parked in her garage right now. I parked in her garage and now I'm in her house. I have literally over 80 bullets on me right now.
That's my fam, I'll hold them down forever. Us against the world, we can battle whoever. Together ain't no way we gon' fail. You know I got your back, just like a turtle shell. Nobody do it better. All my brothers tryna get some cheddar. We all wanna cut like the shredder. Me and my bros come together for the dough. Bought the orange Lamborghini, call it Michelangelo.
So I just pulled up to Tara's house because I'm picking her up to go saran wrap a car.
My mom checked the goddamn perimeter. She was like, alright, you're good. I was terrified to come out of my own house.
We did it! Alright guys, I don't know if you can see me right now.
Very lightly.
We just wrapped our target's car. 600 feet of saran wrap. We just gotta make sure we get them. Try and get our target. What's up fam? K-Dubs here. Let me just explain what happened throughout this week. Okay, I know you guys saw some of it, but I don't think you guys got the full story. And also, my teammate and I are, I'll be honest, we're really annoyed about the whole game and situation. And to our targets, if you're watching this, this is not meant to offend you or be disrespectful in any way. This is just how my partner and I felt during the entire thing, and it's just our opinion how things went down. And I'm not gonna name names, but just so we get the story straight, one target's name will be Alfred, the other target's name will be Sally. Again, that's not their real names. I want to keep their names and identities on the DL, like low-key. And you guys know my partner. You saw her in the video. She was in the last week's video, Tara. But let me explain the game first. The game is you pick a partner and you have to pay like $10 per person, $20 per team to play. The game has, I think, like 5 rounds, and the first round goes from Monday till Friday. You're assigned your targets. You get your targets the Sunday before that Monday when the game starts. And the rule is you can't play hide and seek. You have to get a direct hit on the person in order for them to be out. If you only get one person hit, like let's say I shot one of my targets but they never got Tara or I, we would move on. But now let's say Tara and I didn't hit one of them and they didn't hit us, then both our teams are out. So now let's start the story. Sunday comes along. I get the list of who my targets are. It's only 2, Alfred and Sally. I texted Tara and I was like, oh my god, look where we are. Sunday we went out and we got ammo and guns, and then Monday morning comes along. We both got to school fine. Alright, school is off limits, by the way. So after school, Tara and I both went to Alfred's house. We sat outside of her house for 4 hours. We were told she was gonna come home at a certain time. She came home earlier, so we didn't get a chance to get outside and go attack her. And she got home, and by the time we would have gotten like outside and like shooting and everything, she was already inside of her house. I'm sorry, but the lighting just changed. I think the sun just went behind a cloud. Tara and I sat at Alfred's house for another 2 hours. And then we went over to Sally's house. And as we're driving by Sally's house, we see Sally's boyfriend, who is also driving Sally, pull down the road and come towards us. And we're just passing Sally's house now. At the corner, we turn and we go down to one of the houses down there and we pull into the driveway and make a U-turn and come back. We come back down the road. So then we pull up next to the house. Sally's boyfriend and Sally pull up into the driveway. They open the garage. They get in the garage. The garage shuts. Tara and I are just sitting there. We're like, what are we supposed to do now? Like, how are we supposed to get them? They're inside their house. We're not allowed to go in their house. We see Alfred pull up. Alfred pulls into the driveway and pulls next to the gate. The door of the gate's like here. Her car door is like here. So she could literally just open the gate, open the car door, and run in. There's absolutely no chance of getting her. Tara stays in the car. I get out of my car and I'm just like standing like behind my car with my gun like up over it. We see Alfred and Sally hop up over their back gate. And they're literally just like standing there. They don't have their guns up or anything. They're just standing there. I know my gun can't reach that far. I didn't want to waste my bullets and take a shot. We had Sally and Alfred and I had a 20-minute conversation while standing in the rain because they didn't want to come out. They could have easily come out and like stood behind their car. But instead they stood in their backyard where I could not advance to get them. So then after 20 minutes I said to Sarah, I was like, you want to just go home? And she was like, yeah, I'm done. I dropped her off at her house and then I went home and she texted me and was like, yo, dude, you want to saran wrap Alfred's car tonight? And then tomorrow morning when she's unwrapping it, we'll shoot her. That night we went out at like 9 o'clock I think, and we saran wrapped Alfred's car. That's the one screen that I showed you that was just like all black. The next morning Tara and I were gonna get up and we were gonna go to Alfred's house at like 5:45 in the morning, but I found out Alfred's parents leave before Alfred does in the morning. We were gonna use their cars as coverage. That night I stayed up all night thinking about like every scenario that could have went down. Honestly, I could not find one that we made it out of there without being hit. I texted Tara that morning and said I don't think we should do it. And we ended up just deciding not doing it. And then I later found out that Alfred's dad actually unwrapped her car at like 4 in the morning. So now we're at Tuesday. Tara stayed home and I went into school late. Not because we were hiding. It was literally like Tara just wanted to sleep and I wanted to sleep and Tara was feeling not good already. But after school we went to Alfred's work and we sat in the parking lot for like an hour and a half. Finally the time comes where Alfred's gonna be walking out of work. I'm hiding right next to Alfred's car. Tara is hiding right behind a garbage can by the exit. It didn't go down like we planned. Now I see Alfred come out of work and she has 2 people on the side of her, which they are basically shielding her from any of our shots. Tara jumps out and starts shooting. And once I see Tara jump out, I jump out and start shooting. Alfred took 5 or 6 shots at me, missed all of them. I took about 7 or 8 shots at her because I had 2 guns on me. None of my shots could get her because of her 2 bodyguards. None of Tara's shots could get her. So then she gets in her car and we get back in my car and we follow her all the way back to her house and we sit outside. Tara and I got out of my car. Tara's standing at the bottom of the driveway. I'm standing up at the top of the driveway. driveway. Alfred's sitting in her car, and she opens the window this much so the nozzle of her gun could stick out so she could shoot us. Then after like 5 minutes of standing there, Alfred's mom walks out and basically tells Tara and I that we're not allowed to be on their property. Pause. I think that if you sign up to play this game, your property shouldn't be off limits. You shouldn't be able to pull the get off my property card. How am I supposed to get you on the road? So then eventually Tara and I just walked behind my car, and we're standing behind my car, and Alfred's still sitting in her car. After like 5-6 minutes of her sitting there, Sally drives by and catches our attention. It gave enough time for Alfred to get in her house. So then we got in my car and we drove up to Sally's house. We're gonna wait here until they come back. We park down the road, we get out of the car, and we're waiting behind a neighbor's car for them to get back. Sally's mom drives down the road, pulls into the driveway. They can obviously see us. We know they can. Waits a couple seconds, backs out of the driveway, comes towards us, drives down to the end of the road, turns around, does like a K-turn, turns around, comes back towards us, goes down a little bit, passes us, goes down a little bit, does another K-turn, and then comes back, backs into the driveway, waits a couple seconds, and then drives back out and down the road. 5 minutes later, Sally's mom comes back down the road, pulls in, backs into the driveway, and just sits there. And then Tara's like, Kylie, back there, look behind us. And we see a white t-shirt. And now Alfred was wearing a white t-shirt. Why? I don't know, because to me that's just dumb. No offense. Tara and I are standing there. We're hiding behind a car. Alfred and Sally are in Alfred's car, and they pull up down the road and they drive like right up to Sally's house. They didn't see us hiding behind the car. They park, and Alfred gets out of the car and she's like, alright guys, like come out now. So I'm like, we've been outside. We've been out for like 2 days now. Okay, we're not hiding. Then I pop out and I take one shot. I'm standing there and I'm like, you guys are gonna ever take a shot at us? Again, had another standoff for a couple minutes, and then eventually they drove away. They parked down by my car. I made a break and I ran to my car. I needed more ammo anyway. I get back to my car, I open the doors and I'm just standing there and I'm waiting. They're doing the same thing. They're waiting behind the door. They're bullets could have easily hit us if they would have taken the shot. We're standing there for about like 20 minutes, I'd say. Again, another whole standoff. Eventually, they pull up next to us, and Tara gets in my car, I jump in my car, and I was like, you know what, I'm done with this anyway, I want to go home. Because at this point, I had a massive headache, Tara had a sore throat, and we were like, we're done. We meet up at the school with who we were talking on the phone with in that one clip where I said we're talking to an ally. That was who we were talking to. Because she was going to give us a gun and more ammo, a better gun, so we can go back to Alfred's house so we can shoot farther and more accurate. Well, she gives us the stuff. We drive back over there. Alfred's back in her house. Sally's back in her house. So we didn't get them at all. Wednesday comes along. I believe Alfred and Sally sat outside of Tara's house for like 10 minutes in the morning, way before I got there to pick her up. Wednesday, we decided to take the day off and rest and relax because we were both exhausted from Monday and Tuesday because we had about 4 hours of sleep under our belt, and Tara was getting sick. Later in the day, Tara finds out Alfred and Sally are sitting outside of her house. But it's not just Alfred and Sally. They have like 2 to 3 other people with them. I think that's very unfair because Tara and I never brought anybody to go get Alfred and Sally. It was just Tara and I. Tara had a big family emergency, and I'm not trying to go into details or anything, but I texted them and I said, hey, look, are you guys outside? If you are, can you please just go home? This is not a joke. Something serious has happened today. They went home. So that's Thursday. Tara had a dress alteration thing, and she also had her chorus concert that night. So we really didn't have the time to go out. We decided just not go out that day to get them. But the thing is, they never came to get us either. Friday, Sally and Alfred went on a school trip. So round 1 ended Friday night at 11 p.m. We did not hit them with any bullets. They did not hit us with the 6 shots they took.
What's up, fam? K-Dubs here. So we're trying this for the 3rd time now. It's currently 11:45 at night. I'm currently editing, and my camera decided to not record my outro. So we're gonna do it right now. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. I know it was very long, and I'm sorry about that. Comment any video suggestion ideas. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow my social media links down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next Tuesday.
1, 2, 3, yeah!